Welcome to Badlands Paranormal. We're joined again by Linda as she tells another one of her paranormal experiences, unlike any other, where something supernatural ends up saving her life. Listen to the story and let us know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Was this paranormal or was this just a total coincidence?
I did a semester of high school at my grandparents' house, and while down there, obviously I made some friends at school, and one night a girl and her boyfriend that I knew from school obviously asked me if I wanted to go to the pizza place for pizza with them that night. So this small town didn't have a pizza joint, but there was another bigger town about a half hour away, and that's where they were going to go. It was nighttime, and I asked my grandma if I could go, because it was my grandma's house I was staying in at that time. And she said, yeah, so we went. And we had a good time. We had pizza and everything and had fun, and then it was time to go home. I was really nervous for some reason about that ride home. I didn't like the dark road. I didn't like that we were, I don't know. I just had a weird feeling about it. But so we left the pizza place and we're cruising along. We're all three in the front seat. So the boyfriend was driving, my friend in the middle, me beside her. And we're driving along, and all of a sudden my friend decides that she's going to tickle and be silly with the guy that's driving the car. So she's doing that, and he's laughing. The car, and I'm getting really uncomfortable by this time, and I'm like looking out the window of the car. And in the sky, and this is looking south, so it wasn't the North Star or whatever, but it was the brightest thing in the sky. It was brighter than a star, brighter than the North Star, and again, it was looking south. So I don't know what it was, but I pinpointed my eyes on that. I focused on it as if it was calling me to talk to it, and I was praying to it like, can somebody please do something about this, because I felt we were going to crash the car because he was driving really fast. And with this tickle thing going on, it was such a narrow road. There's no shoulders, just a 2-lane little country road. And I'm looking at this star like, please make the car stop. We're going to crash. And the other thing was that the road, I knew at the end, all of a sudden had a super sharp left-hand turn and then directly would go down a coulee. If we missed that turn, we would have been in the coulee, and I knew that was coming. This guy was so distracted by this girl, and I just kept looking at that bright light and like praying to it to make the car stop, make him stop, somebody stop. I don't want to die in an accident. I don't want this to happen. And just before we got to that corner, all these sparks flew at his feet. I don't know what electrical was down there, but he just all of a sudden, whoa, and the lights dimmed on the car, way dim, couldn't see much, and he smartened right up, stopped, and he slowed right down. And I'll tell you, with those dim lights, he drove super slow down through that coulee. And the funny thing is, when we got to the top of the coulee, the lights came back on really bright. And so what was that? Was the star, was it somebody, a spirit guide? Was it a deceased family member looking out for me, guardian angel? It was just crazy how what I was, hoping and praying for, and those sparks at his feet, I don't know what they were, and the lights dimming. I just think that's too much. That's not coincidence. I think somebody was listening and made sure that we made it home that night and got through the coulee. So yeah, so that's not really seeing a ghost. It's not a ghost story, but it's a story of, I know there's somebody's listening. I know there's more after we leave this place.